Alright, so we're going to do BF number. We're going to do the number component, which I'm here at the source code for Blazor's implementation of theirs. It looks like they support these numeric types in C#. So let's come over here, we'll do a BF number, Blazor, and I think I can cheat a little bit here by copying this stuff. Where's my BF number? Let's pin that one. But we're going to want to inherit from select all text on focus, and that'll be a type of T value, I probably should say. But now the problem with that is that this passes it down as a string, so that shouldn't be, it should be a T, and we need a type parameter too. I don't know if that matters if it goes first, but so that it knows what it's dealing with. Then we're going to come down here to the code. Get ourselves a code block going. Override, try parse value from string. And I'm going to cheat a little bit here and grab their implementation. I should call it T-value, I guess, but we're not gonna. And then we'll just start doing our own ifs, right? So, if target type equals type of, I don't know what the most commonly used one numeric type in C# is, but we'll say decimal. Decimal, try parse. What am I parsing? The value. Out var parsed. And then we're going to want to set result, I believe, right? Result equals, we're going to cast that to a T from an object from parsed. So I can throw any errors, and I think we're going to do a successful here, so I don't have to keep doing the validation and return true and all that crap. So we'll go bool successful equals false, and then down here, if successful, we're going to want to say validation error message is null, not enuant, and return true. What? Why is that a problem? Oh, because I don't have it assigned to all of them. So maybe we don't need to do that. No, I don't know. We'll see. We just need throw new invalid cast exception. Let's give them some information on this. Does not support and let's go through a bunch here. So we'll go else if target type equal type of int, and I'm just going to cut this so you guys don't have to watch me type all this crap out because it's repetitive. Okay, so that's all that typed out. Else result equal default. Well, that finds. Here we'll just say successful equal true. Copy. Do some pasting operations. And that should cover the parsing. Now, and I'll show you guys this in a second. No, that's not what I want to do. I don't want to close that. I want to close this. We'll throw some parameters in here. Let's see. Select all text on focus. I'm going to override this. So I'll make that virtual. And parameter prop bool IntelliSense. Come on, baby. That's not IntelliSense. That's code snippets. Bool. What do I call it on here? Override. And we'll copy this over because on the number input, you know how if you have a number in C#, it passes it down to the model as 0 if you don't have a, if it's not set or whatever. So I want this default to true because it's kind of, I'll show you when we get the form up and running. So we have that. We're going to want to do a step 2. Parameter prop. I guess we'll do that with a decimal. No, we'll do that with a double. That's, code snippets seem a little funky. Step. We'll go with a decimal because it's a bigger number. And we're going to want a min and max. So parameter. I should just copy that, right? Quicker. And this is going to be same thing. We'll call it max, and min. Default is true, and min is at min. This should have a max, which will be max. And we're going to do some defaulting here on these things. guess I can just set this right here, right? Equal decimal, that's value, equal decimal, min value, and we'll give this a default of 1, equals 1. And some IntelliSense for the customers. Optional sets the step attribute on the input element. Default is 1. And let's just copy that whole thing over to here. So it's the min attribute. Default is I'm a slow typer. I don't know which is faster, that or that. I screwed up. Copy. Paste. Default is max value. And let's add that step attribute. Step equals at step. And change it to a number. And I believe that's it for that, right? Think it'll work, folks? Do you think it'll work? We shall soon know. Let's go to my element. We'll give it a couple more properties. Let's go prop and age. Let's make it required. We'll see if nullable works here. Range of 18. The double. Oh no, let's go int. Max value. No error messages. We're not getting involved. We'll make it nullable. Just want to make sure nullable works. And let's give them an income too. So prop. Look at a decimal. Income. And on that we will say range 100 to, I don't know, 1,000. We'll throw that in our form here. Number. Display name is age. At by value equals model age. We'll say min is 18. Required is true. And we'll give it some validation. Model.age. We'll see what that does. I'm just going to copy this over. Income min is 100. We'll give it a max. What did I say, 1,000? All right, folks. You think it's going to run and work? Let's see. No complaints so far. That's odd. It didn't give it a default value of 0. Oh, you know why? That's because it's nullable. Alright, well, let's see what happens. Age field is required. I didn't make that required, though, did I? Income, range 100. That's required, so that should be. We've got some problems here, folks. Let's give it an error message. Must be between 100 and 1, 2, 3. Error message. Must be at least 18. Oh, we've got an error down here. Oh yeah, I didn't fix, there was something I saw that, I didn't fix that from yesterday. What was this error? Oh yeah. This, see how this is the form element, which article class, yeah, the ID attribute on elements cannot start with a number, so I've got to fix that. Oh, that's why. Come back to this. Copy and paste will kill you. Income, model, income, model, income. And we'll do, I don't know, restart, I guess. Did I get a number this time? Nope, no number. Age field is required, okay. So it does handle nulls. You can't type in letters. And let's see what happens when I say 5. Must be at least 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Still works. But I got an error. Alright, so that's a problem right there. If they type in something too big, it won't handle it. So we're gonna have to do some rejiggering on that. So down here, let me do this. That's a smarter way to do it, right? But now we've got a problem with this. Alright, well, I'm going to rejigger this code and make it right. I'm not going to make you watch me type all that stuff out. Alright, so I just rejiggered the code here so that we do check that it was successfully parsed. And I just had to rename these variables. It doesn't seem like it'd be in the same scope, but apparently it is. Now let me go into my string helpers here, and I think we're just going to get rid of the numericals. That's the easiest way to do it. And maybe we'll bump up the default to 6. Just, I don't know what the odds are that you get the same ID, but so that should be that. And I believe that's going to be the end of this video. Well, another joke. Let's see. What do you call a quadriplegic next to a hole in the ground? Doug. Alright, so I just rejiggered the code here so that we do check that it was successfully parsed. And I just had to rename these variables. It doesn't seem like it'd be in the same scope, but apparently it is. Now let me go into my string helpers here, and I think we're just going to get rid of the numericals. That's the easiest way to do it. And maybe we'll bump up the default to 6. Just, I don't know what the odds are that you get the same ID, but so that should be that. And I believe that's going to be the end of this video. Oh, another joke. Let's see. What do you call a quadriplegic next to a hole in the ground? Doug.